What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. And for today's Yu-Gi-Oh news video, I'm actually going to be talking about another new archetype that will be released in Power of the Elements, as known as, well, Splight. Yeah. You're probably thinking exactly what you think it is. It's based on the name Sprite, which is a lemon lime soda. And if you guys noticed, yeah, my eczema is back again. And something is in my eyes. I'm like watery. My eyes are like really watery right now because I'm doing a lot of yawning. But anyway, I'm actually filming this on Monday instead of Tuesday like normal. The reason being is because I'm actually is because I actually have some other business that I have to take care of tomorrow. So I do humbly apologize, but with that being said, honestly, I'm looking at these cards and there are no words to describe what this deck is about. There is no idea. But there is another thing that I do want to talk about, and that is the Dimension Force Premier card, which I'm going to be talking about right now. It is known as Vias Starfrost, which I don't think I ever talked about on the channel before. But this will be the promo, I guess, for Dimension Force upon the Premier event that'll be happening pretty soon. That'll be happening on May 14th and 15th. Which apparently is going to be some sort of like raffle prize or something like that. But Visa's Starfrost is a 6-star Light Warrior tuner with 2100 attack and defense, and its effect reads: if this card is in your hand, you can target one monster you control with a different type and attribute than this card. Destroy that monster, and if you do, special summon this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can make this card gain attack equal to the original attack or defense of that monster, whichever is higher. Your choice if tied. So this is basically a way to just wipe out your opponent's board easily. This is just the perfect. It's so good. It is so good, and plus it also has a built-in Cyber Dragon, which is really nice. So, not much else to say about this card. Honestly, I don't know if the archetype is going to be good as far as the competitive meta, but we will see. But with that being said, let's get straight into the Splight archetype. And if you guys hear music in the background, I've got Zelda's lullaby from Age of Calamity. No copyrights. You guys know how this works with the algorithm. Mental health can kick you in the fucking ass sometimes. Anyway, first up we've got Splight Blue, which is a 2-star Dark Thunder. How often do you see that? With 1100 attack and 1000 defense, and it says you can only special summon with the first procedure of this card's name once per turn, and the second effect is a once per turn. First effect reads: if you control a level or rank 2 monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. So it acts as a Cyber Dragon at the cost of having a rank or level 2 monster on board, which is not too bad. Not too bad. If this card is special summoned at a Splight monster from your deck to your hand, except this card. So this is basically your Cyber Dragon Stratos for the entire deck, which really, this card is good. This is basically your Cyber Dragon Stratos for the deck, but you would need to run a bunch of rank 2s in the deck, which I think there's quite a few. I'm actually gonna look on Nexus to see about that. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's see. Go here, deck editor. I'll select my Arcana Knight deck. And let's see. Monster category exceeds and 2. Card pool, TCG, OCG, all, and let's have ourselves a look-see. So there's quite a few rank 2s that you could run with a deck with this new Splight Archetype. You could run cards like number 45, Crumble Logos, the Prophet of Demolition. Number 29, Mannequin Cat, Joyous Melfi's, Sky Cavalry Centaura, Shining Elf as well, Family Knight's A Cursed Javelin, which is an interesting one. Dagosto Phoenix is another really good one. Number 65, Gin Buster. Number 64, Ronin Raccoon Sundio. Herald of Pure Light. Cat Shark, Gachi Gantetsu. Number 96, Dark Mist, and number 43, Manipulator of Souls. Those are just some of the different cards you can run in your extra deck to be able to summon this card right off the bat, which is really cool. Or what you can also do as well is that you can also normal summon one of the monsters and just be able to special summon it from your hand. But funny enough, all the main deck monsters all have the same first effect, where if you control a level or a rank 2, you can summon it from your hand. But there's a couple that instead of a rank, it's a link, which I'll get to that here in a bit. So I've already talked about the first effect with the first card. So blue basically allows you to Stratos one of your Splight monsters from your deck to your hand, except this card. Then you have Splight Jet, 2-star Dark Thunder, 1300 attack, 700 defense. The same first effect. Don't even need to talk about it. The second effect of Jet reads: if this card is special summoned, you can add a Splight Spell Trap from your deck to your hand. So Spell Trap Rhoda, not too shabby. I think the only downside is getting the Nibiru, because with this deck, I think you're going to be doing a whole lot of special summoning, and this deck is an easy target for Nibiru. Sorry guys, I had to get my giant Dr. Pepper. Big shout outs to Dr. Pepper, just love him. Love Dr. Pepper, awesome soda. Best soda in the world. There, I said it. Don't at me in the comments. There we go. Anyway, that's the biggest problem with this deck, is getting Nibiru. Just plain and simple. Then we have Splight Pixies, 2-star Dark Thunder, 1400 attack and defense. First effect is the same. Second effect reads: if another of your level or rank or link 2 monsters battles an opponent's monster during damage count as a quick effect, you can send this card from your hand or field to the grave. Your battling monster gains attack and defense equal to that opponent's monster's current attack until the end of the turn. So it acts as sort of like a Crusadia Avermax, where it gains attack and where it just gains the attack, which is basically an insane game changer, absolutely insane. Then we got Splight Red, 2-star Fire Thunder, 1200 attack, 1800 defense. This one actually requires a level or a link to, actually, funny enough, but it's still technically the same. When your opponent's second effect reads: when your opponent activates a monster effect as a quick effect, tribute one other level, rank, or link 2 monster, negate that effect. Then if you tributed a rank or link 2 monster, you can destroy. So it acts as sort of like the Solemn Judgment, excuse me, of the whole deck, which is really cool. And then last but not least of the main deck monsters, we've got Splight Carrot. Yeah, you heard that right, Splight Carrot. I don't know who the fuck came up with that name, but Shoutouts to you. Shoutouts to you. 2-star Fire Thunder, 1,000 attack, 1,900 defense. The first effect is still the same. When your second effect reads, when your opponent activates a spell, or trap, or effect as a quick effect, you contribute one of their level, rank, or link 2 monster to negate the effect. And if you attribute it a rank or link 2, you can destroy that card. So again, they're both like Solemn Judgments, which is really cool. Then for the Xyz monster, which I believe is the only one, yeah, so the only Xyz monster here is Gigantic Splight, which is a rank 2 Dark Thunder Xyz with 1,600 attack and defense and requires 2 level 2 monsters. And sorry guys, my grandfather knocked and wanted me for something, but I told him that I was busy. I was busy filming. Anyway, as I was saying, anyway, where was I? Oh, right. Let's see here. The effect, right. For this card's Xyz summon, you can treat Link 2 monsters you control as a level 2. You can only use the second effect once per turn. First effect reads, if this card has a Fusion Synchro Xyz and or Link monster as material, its original attack is double. So it goes from 16 to, I think, what, 32? Yeah, I think to 32 if I'm correct. Second effect reads, during your main phase, you can, neither player can special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except level, rank, or link 2 monsters. Also, detach one material from your Xyz monster, and if you do, special summon a level 2 monster from your deck. So it acts as sort of like, so with this effect, it does lock you out of your entire main or extra deck except for level, rank, or link 2s, but you are able to get even more board presence on the field with this card just by detaching one of its materials, which is really good. It's really good. It gives you more board presence, and not only that, if you did not summon blue, you can actually special summon blue and get off its Stratos effect, and if you didn't summon Jet, you can get off its effect as well, being able to add a spell or trap from your deck to your hand, which is really good. Next up, we have Splight Elf, which is a link to Fire Thunder, with 1,400 attack, and its arrows are bottom left, bottom right, and it requires 2 monsters, including a level, rank, or link 2 monster. You can only use the second effect once per turn, and cannot be used as link material the turn it is link summoned. First effect reads, your opponent cannot target monsters this card points to with card effects. So this is a perfect and an excellent protection card. If you're running a nightmare package, you know, like Phoenix, Unicorn, Cerberus, then this card will be able to protect them easily, which is really good. Second effect reads, during your main phase as a quick effect, you can target a level 2 monster in your grave, special summon it. If your opponent controls a monster at activation, you can target a rank or link 2 monster instead. So basically, it's a protection monster reborn. So it's sort of like a return of the Dragon Lords, if you will, which is really cool. Now for the spells, there's actually 1, 2, 3 spells to talk about. The first one is called Splight Starter, which is I think all 3 are quick plays. Yeah, all 3 of them are quick play spells. This one, Starter reads, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn after this card resolves, except level, rank, or link 2 monsters. Also, special summon a Splight monster from your deck, and if you do, you lose life points equal to its original attack. So this card is a great way for you to summon out blue and get off its Stratos effect or Jet, pretty much anything, any of them. You're able to just combo off like that really quickly, which is really cool. Next up is Splight Gamma Burst. Both of its effects are a hard once per turn. First effect reads, all level, rank, or Link 2 monsters currently on the field gain 1400 attack and defense until the end of the turn. So it acts as sort of like an equip spell of sorts, which is really cool. During your main second effect reads, during your main phase, you can banish this card from your grave and target one level, rank, or Link 2 monster you control. It gains 1400 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. So this is a great. So this basically it's basically a rush recklessly for the entire deck, which is really cool. There's really not much else to say about it except that it can easily be outed off of the effects of like a My Body or something like that, or even also cards like Cosmic Cyclone, or even also Twin Twister can also be a really pain in the ass against Burst. So again, it basically acts as a rush recklessly for the most part. Usually with Rush Recklessly, you don't really have an out to it, honestly. And now for the last card, is Splight Smashers. And the effect is a once per turn, obviously. Banish one Spriggans, Therions, or Splight card from your hand or grave to activate one of these effects. Special summon a Spriggans monster from your deck. Special summon a Therions monster from your grave. Banish one level, rank, or Link 2 monster you control, and a card your opponent controls. So this works. So this can work not only for the Spriggans deck, but also for the Therions, and this one as well, which is really cool. So you can either summon from deck, from graveyard, or you can banish, or you can pop two cards on the field, one on your side and one on your opponent's, and that will be a great way to slowly wipe out your opponent's board. Even though it'll cost you your board, it'll be worth it. There's a note here that says Zero Sprite would be part of this theme if ever printed. That'd be pretty funny though. But all in all, my thoughts on this archetype. You guys know when it comes to me and new archetypes, I'm not too fond of them. But this one may well be the next meta as we move past YCS Charlotte and move into the next YCS, which I think is gonna be next month, and then the next YCS after that, which is actually gonna be Pasadena, sometime this fall, which will be pretty cool. Not sure if I'll go or not. I'm still debating on that one, but honestly, this could be the new meta. But this brings me to the question of the day. What are you guys' thoughts on the new Splight archetype? Let me know down in the comments below. And that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh news videos, which typically get posted every Tuesday, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And as always, make sure you guys check me out on Twitter and on Instagram. The links will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It is all in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.